right here is gonna be the barn. You see these 4 right here? That's where it's gonna be. Hey you guys, yes, I'm out here on the property again, but I want to give you more in depth about our barn and kind of what we're going to be doing out here with the barn, since we are going to be living in the barn for quite some time, and I'm really excited to share that with you. If you are new to our channel, we purchased 3.1 acres in November of 2024, and now we are on the journey of getting everything going. We are starting our driveway tomorrow, so you guys will be seeing a whole video about that, breakdown, price. Stay tuned. You are not going to want to miss that video because I'm going to be sharing the entire process with you, how much it costs, what we had to do, and how big it is, all the specs, everything. So stay tuned for that driveway video. This is where the driveway is going to lead up to go into the barn. We are a family of 6 and we purchased this land because we have big dreams for our family, and as much as we do love our house, like I love our house, we have outgrown it, but we've always wanted to be in the country, and we do have like the country back view, but we are in a neighborhood. We don't know what the future is for the land behind us, and we like the neighborhood life, but we really want to be out in the country. Zach grew up in the country, and I have never myself lived in the country. I've always wanted to, but I never have. And so we purchased land, and it just came up, and this has been a dream of ours always. Like ever since we got together, we've always wanted to buy land and build a house together, a dream house. And so when this land came up, boom, we did it. And here's my amazing husband. Are we just so excited to make this happen with the barn?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
It is. And of course the process is you do your driveway, and then you do your well and your septic, and then you can start putting structures and such. And I know some people go ahead and just do a house right away. However, gonna be real with you, in this economy we are not doing that. There's just no way that we can do that. And so we will be building a barn. You might be asking yourself, why did we choose this location for the barn? And it's because it is kind of in the back part of the property and to the side, and I just really like that location because then the house is centerfold in the property. The barn is a 40 by 40, which measures out to be 1,600 square feet. Now we are downsizing, but again, this is only temporary until we get into our dream home. We already have like house plans, kind of like an idea of what we want to do with our house. The barn has so many plans for the future and stuff, with animals, with detailing, with, it'll have like a little kitchen in there and such. Like it has such big plans. We are willing to do whatever it takes, like temporarily, to be in the barn in order to like achieve our goals and such. And so we have a written down plan. You might be asking yourself, are we absolutely crazy to be doing this in a barn for a while? Well, the answer is yes and no, but also we are so determined to be out here and to just have a different life. We are just so excited. We are willing to make the sacrifice to do so. And so I'm going to be talking to you guys about layout situation, okay? It's going to be really hard for me without having like something digital here, okay? So I'm going to paint you a picture, but then I'm also going to like show a picture of what we plan on doing. That's not like an official plan or anything, because it is a barn. Zach is able to build this barn himself. He will be having some help here and there, but we will be doing majority of it. When I say we, I mean Zach. But you get what I'm saying. Okay, so here's the square of the barn. This is the far left corner. Post number 1 right here. This is the, what would this be? The top left corner right here. You see we have 4 orange post sticks right here, and that is where we are going to be building the barn at. And then this is the front, and of course the driveway, and it's going to have a big door. Okay, that's where you see on the picture of the barn the big door. Big-ish, I guess, but it's for a vehicle. And then there is a side, and there's a lean-to, the door, and then with the window right there. And on the other side, there's lean-to on the back right there, where it will have 3 doggy doors. Let's just go ahead and step into the barn. There are windows. You do see on the photo, there are windows, which is good. The door, the man door, I guess is what you would call it, underneath the lean-to, you walk into. And To the far back left where that other lean-to is going to be, we are going to have, I guess, kennels, you could say, for the dogs, but they're going to have their own area, and that's where they're going to be. They're going to have runs. They can go in and out and such, because we don't know how long it's going to take for a fence permit and then for our house to sell and such for us to be able to do like a big fence, and it won't be totally complete because we're going to be building our house. So like it's going to be a half fence, and at least with the dog, like dog runs, we can make it like one big opening for them back there, like a little mini fence, so then they're able to go in and out while we're living in the barn, and eventually they will have a bigger space to run, which will be good, of course. But all of the important things are going to be all the way on the back of the barn, meaning we are going to be having a dog bath. I'm very excited. I've been shopping around for one of those. We're going to have the bathroom with the laundry, the washer and dryer there, and we're going to have a kitchen, which is a bar area, because we're going to keep the kitchen there after we build our house, because then that can be like Zach's man cave and we can have people over in there. It'll be great. So all of the plumbing and important stuff will be in that back wall and back corner. Like when you walk in from the man door, that back right, that is where all of the important stuff is going to be. And then it's going to be trying to figure out where we're going to put like bedrooms. It's important to note we are going to have temporary rooms in there. It's not going to be like all open and such, because I wouldn't be able to sleep in that. I know the kids would not be able to sleep in that. Actually, Zach and I haven't decided if we are going to have like a temporary walls for us. We just don't know yet, because our king size bed is really big. When you add in extra walls, it takes up space, and so we're trying to figure out what the best solution for that is. But don't worry, you will get a full barn breakdown video when the barn is completely built. Like I will be giving you a full breakdown, the entire process, even though you will see it in videos here and there, like the process throughout this whole journey. But you will get an entire breakdown, complete footage, the process, the steps, how much it costs, where we got everything from. Don't worry, that will come at the very end, because I have been watching so many videos, and trust me, your girl wants to know these things too. And so the lean-to with the man door is actually going to be facing the back patio, the back part of our house, so then it'll be like one big giant backyard entertaining area, because we do love to throw birthday parties, cookouts, barbecues, have people over, have the space, have the kids all run around. I mean, when we have our closest friends around, we have over 20 some kids, because all of us have at least, 3 to 4 kids, and when they all play together, it's just so much fun. And so to be able to have the space is going to be great. It's going to be awesome. But what's really important is, because we are putting in the temporary walls, we can do more stuff with the barn after we are done living in it. For example, I really want to get goats. In the far future, when I have more money, I'd love to get like a mini cow, a Highland mini cow. That's a dream of mine. It would be awesome. Definitely goats though. And if Savannah had her way, a horse. But that's not even in conversations at all. Just dreamland over here. And of course my husband Zach details, and so he's going to be putting like a drain in the center of the concrete of the barn, and so then it can all drain, because he absolutely loves detailing vehicles. He can just pull it right in there, get the detailing done, and be done. The dog bath, of course, we want to be able to give the dogs baths, because we're going to have this new house, and Bernese Mountain Dog shed a lot. Don't come at me, but at least it'll be a heated, cool area where they can go and get baths in a safe area, and we can blow dry them, and it'll be perfect. So it's going to be a great solution for the dogs. I'm very excited for them, but I'm still doing some research and stuff of how I want to store stuff in this barn, because it is going to be 1,600 square feet, smaller than our house that we have now. The ultimate goal is to be in the barn by summertime, anywhere between May and July, no later than that. I'd like to be in there before July, honestly, because just with the housing market, with us wanting to sell our house and get everything done, we have to see how that goes. And so I just really want to say thank you all so much for all of your love and support. I really appreciate all of you, and that is why I'm going to be sharing every little bit of this journey with you guys. Seriously, everything is going to be here on YouTube. There might be like 1 or 2 things that are a little bit more, I don't know, in detail, of course, like with my weight loss journey and stuff over on Patreon. So if you want to go check that out, go ahead. But I'm going to be sharing everything with you guys, everything with this journey, all in good time. With some things, of course, you have to wait until it's done, and I can do like a whole video about it and such, because it would just be very monotonous doing the same thing over and over again. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Subscribe if you guys would like to see more. If you guys have any questions regarding the barn, the land, please leave it in the comments down below. I would love to answer all of your questions, engage with you guys, and just kind of get your thoughts and such. I am very curious. But I will see you guys in my next video.